Welcome back to my whiskey pick of the week. You know I'm Eric the Whiskey Guy, and as always, as usual, and as expected. Oh, am I bringing you a treat this week? And this week is no different. This week, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be trying the Deringer Bourbon whiskey. I'm kind of hit or miss with this. I'm excited to jump into this bottle. This bottle comes with a lot of accessories and gifts, so I'm very excited to go over all this stuff and to just sit back and sip on a little bourbon. That's always a good time in my book. So we got the Deringer. Now the Deringer is named after Henry Deringer. He was a gunsmith out of Philadelphia in the 1800s. He actually invented a concealed pistol. I'd say that it was probably like the original snub-nosed pistol of the day. He made it, and I'm kind of glad I did a little research on it, because since I was little, I always thought Deringer was a bank robber. I thought he just made sawed-off pistols and went around and concealed them, went to banks robbing them. That's what I thought Deringer was, and not to confuse it with Dillinger. I know that's two different people, but I always thought that he was either a bank robber or a cowboy. But no, he actually made the pistols himself. He's a gunsmith. So I was kind of intrigued to hear about that. Now with this bourbon, is not too much of a backstory to it. It's not really too much history on it. This bourbon is what I would call a mystery bourbon. The mystery bourbon is when you have a company or a brand or a distillery that doesn't want to take credit for the bourbon. They just say, "Oh, it was sourced out of Indiana. MPG, it's sourced." That's all you need to know. So it doesn't really have like a company name to it. We just know that it's out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana, which is a good thing. Anytime you do see source, Lawrenceburg is always a recognizable city that you know they make quality bourbon. So it does have one good thing going for them. But with the times that I've been doing reviews and trying bourbons, I haven't had much success with the mystery bourbons. Anytime you put mystery in front of alcohol, things just don't really go too well. You go to a bar, if you ever see them, they got specials on mystery drinks. You already know what you're getting. You're getting a whole bunch of wells that they couldn't sell, mixed in one, and they giving it to you. So I never really had a good experience with the mysteries, but you never know. Now with this bottle, my expectations aren't as high as they usually are. I am excited to try, but my expectations of the quality is not really that high. Because with this one, you really gotta kind of evaluate the value with the quality, with the quantity, and for the price that you're paying. Now this bottle is on average about $100, which is a little high. Now, anything over 85, your expectations, you expect to get decent bourbon. So you're paying $100, but it is mystery bourbon, so it's kind of like right there. Now, what I do know about this bourbon, it's 92 proof. I believe it's about 74% corn. You got like 21% on the rye, and you got like a 4% on the melted barley, So it kind of got it's a good percentage. It's a high corn, but that $100 does kind of throw a lot of people off. Now, I'm gonna grade this on a curve, because for one, it does come with a crystal decanter. So you can say this probably got a value that you can use over and over again. So you're looking at a value about $40 on the decanter. It also has a gun-shaped stopper that you can put on there and hold it in. Let's say you got a value on this anywhere between 15 to 20 bucks. So you're looking at $60 worth of product that you're getting without even considering the bourbon. So you're looking at you're looking around $40 bourbon, which will put you in the small batch category, which is basically the entry level. But I like the gifts that it come with, especially with the little stopper, the Deringer stopper. Kind of remind me of, remember the original Batman movie when Joker came, pulled it out, you thought it was this, and you were like, oh, bam, and you shot it out. I swear that was probably a sawed-off shotgun, the sawed-off version of this right here. So I kind of like it. I probably never put it as a stopper. I probably watch like little Western movies and Young Gun and then just shoot it at the TV or something while I'm sipping on some bourbon. I do crazy stuff like that. But let's dive right into it, see how it is. Now, since my expectations aren't so high, I do have an alternative remedy to make this taste good, so it would be suitable for the cause. So if I get to that point where I gotta bring out an alternative, how to mix it, not make like a drink, but just something so it can go down a little better. But we'll just see how it is neat. This thing kind of heavy. It's got a little weight to it. I may have to bring out this decanter. You got family, friends over like the holiday. Put some good bourbon in there, or even if this is good, bring this out like on a tray or something. Oh yeah, like how they used to do back in the day. Now it doesn't have that bourbon smell to it, so that's always a strike. But let's see how it tastes. Ooh, kind of go down like cough syrup. You can tell it's usually the bourbons that I like is at least about 4 years old. This one tastes more in that 2-year range. So it is some premature bourbon. It got that taste to it. So like this wouldn't even qualify to be Kentucky straight bourbon, because it got to be at least 4 years old. It got to at least have sat for 4 years. And this is more, it tastes like it's more on the 2 to 3 year mark, probably more to the 2 year. So it's not quite there. I can see why like a lot of people say a no-go for it, because one, obviously you're paying about $100 for it and you're getting probably about $40 worth of bourbon. But this is more in that 32 range. But you do get the little gifts. On a scale of 1 to 10, I have to give this, if you drink it neat, I'll have to give this probably a 4 and a quarter. I wouldn't even get a 4.5. Now, let's say for an example, and this is a good time to bring this up, because I said I do have some alternative meads that you can actually put into this and you'll make it good. But let's say you bought this bottle and you can't drink it straight. You tried it on the rocks, it's still not going down as smooth, or you're not getting that taste that you're looking for. Instead of making like old fashions or even just doing ginger ale, I found this one little mixture that I like, and I've been sticking to it ever since I've tried it. And I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna give you guys what it is. So if you ever get stuck in a situation where you buy a bottle and it's just not really hitting right, try these recommendations to put in it. Now first, what you're gonna do, you're gonna get the Fever Tree Premium Tonic Water. Now, you can't get any old tonic water. Get the one that says quinine. It says it right there on the bottle, quinine. It is Quinine. You get this. Now, this alone in bourbon is gonna make it super, super bitter. It's gonna be probably extremely bitter, but it's gonna have the carbons that you want in there. It's gonna have that stronger than ginger ale taste to it, but it's gonna be bitter. Now, to counteract the bitterness, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna put just a little splash of the peach syrup in it. Just a little drop. That little drop alone is gonna counteract the pro bitterness that's in this, and your first sip is gonna be a night and day drink. From the first time that you took a sip like this, you might be like, "Ooh, You mix these two things in there, doot. You're gonna be drinking something like you went to a restaurant and you ordered it straight off the menu." Now, when it comes to mixed drinks, I'm batting probably about 100 when it comes to mixing drinks. Now, luckily, I don't have to use that all the time because I do get some that I can just sit back and just drink it. But if you get something that kind of got like a harsh taste, like this one, it kind of hit the back of your throat a little harsh. That right there is gonna smooth it on out. So if you ever in a point where you need to put a Band-Aid on your drink, that's what I recommend. This drink right here, if you do that, it's gonna go from a 4.5, and I haven't tried it on the Deringer yet because I just opened it. It's gonna go from a 4.5 to at least, at bare minimum, you're gonna be looking at least a 7. So you in a top shelf, almost in a top shelf tier of a drink just by adding that. Now, I'm not saying that you need to add stuff to every bourbon. You only have to add water, or you only have to add ice sometimes. But some people, they like to put like a little bit of water in it. Some people like to put a little ginger ale. Some people like to put a little Coke in it. That's my go-to. What I just showed you. I'm gonna call that the Eric Elliott peach tree for the bourbon. So that's the peach tree. The bourbon is the shade, and I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it. So this is my pick of the week. We're gonna do it all again.